Listen up, folks. We're about to embark on a journey through time, back to the very origins of one of the world's most beloved foods. Before fancy ovens and gourmet toppings, pizza was a simple affair. Imagine a time when the concept of a modern kitchen was non-existent. We're talking about ancient civilizations, Egyptians, Greeks, Romans, all digging into flatbreads. These were the early adopters of what would eventually evolve into pizza. Think of it, a blank canvas of dough cooked over an open fire. The simplicity of it is almost poetic, isn't it? These early flatbreads weren't exactly pizza, not yet. They were more like the great-great-grandparents of the pizza we know today. But they were the ancestors, the foundation upon which the future of pizza was built. They were food for the people, accessible, nourishing and easy to make. Toppings, whatever was on hand. The beauty of these early flatbreads was their adaptability. Herbs, maybe some cheese if you were fortunate enough to have it, olive oil if you were lucky. These simple ingredients were the building blocks of flavor. The point is, the idea of a flatbread base, cooked and topped, that's as old as civilization itself. It's a testament to human ingenuity and resourcefulness. It's about basic sustenance, man, fuel for the body. These flatbreads were more than just food, they were a means of survival. Now you might scoff at the simplicity, you might think, how could something so basic be so important? But there's beauty in it, it's honest food. It's about taking what you have and making something good. It's about taking what you have and making something good. It's a lesson in resourcefulness and creativity. No fancy techniques or expensive ingredients, just good, honest flavors, the kind that come from the heart. And that, my friends, is the essence of good food. It's about connection, tradition, and the joy of sharing a meal. But things were about to change. The humble flatbread was on the brink of a transformation. The humble flatbread was on a journey that would take it from the hearths of ancient civilizations to the bustling streets of modern cities, a journey that would lead it to become the king of foods. The transformation was nothing short of revolutionary, the one and only pizza. From its humble beginnings to its iconic status today, pizza has truly stood the test of time. Fast forward a few centuries, we're in medieval Italy. The streets are narrow, bustling with life, and the architecture tells stories of a bygone era. It's a time of great change and innovation where the old world meets the new. The word pizza pops up for the first time. It's scribbled in an old manuscript, a simple word that would eventually become synonymous with joy and comfort. Naples, that chaotic, vibrant city, that's where it all starts to come together. The marketplaces are alive with the sounds of haggling, the smells of fresh produce, and the sights of people from all walks of life. Still simple, mind you. Street food for the working class. Vendors line the streets offering quick, affordable meals to the laborers and artisans who keep the city running. But the flavors are evolving. Each vendor adds their own twist, experimenting with different ingredients and techniques, creating a culinary tapestry that reflects the diversity of the city. Tomatoes, a new world discovery, they make their way into the mix. And cheese, always cheese. These ingredients, once exotic, become staples in the local diet, transforming simple dishes into something extraordinary. Mozzarella, ricotta, whatever they could get their hands on. The cheese adds richness and depth, making each bite a delightful experience. Imagine you're walking through Naples, the scent of baking bread and tomatoes hitting you. The air is filled with the aroma of freshly baked dough mingling with the tangy scent of tomatoes and the creamy richness of melting cheese. You stop at a street vendor, grab a slice of this early pizza. It's a simple affair, just dough, tomatoes and cheese, but it's a revelation. The flavors are bold, the texture's perfect. It's messy, it's delicious, it's life in Naples. The streets are alive with people enjoying their meals, sharing stories, and living their lives. This wasn't some fancy dish for the rich. It was food for the people, born out of necessity and creativity. A meal that brought comfort and sustenance to those who needed it most. This was food born on the streets, fueled by necessity and ingenuity. Each vendor, each cook added their own touch, creating a dish that was as unique as the city itself, and that's what gives it soul. It's a dish that tells a story of a city, its people and their resilience. That's what makes it real. It's not just food, it's a connection to the past, a taste of history. But the best was yet to come. The humble beginnings of pizza were just the start of a culinary revolution. The pizza story was just getting started. Stay tuned as we explore how this simple street food evolved into a global phenomenon.